Your veterinarian won't tell you this. You won't see ticks and fleas on your dog or cat anymore. These parasites really dislike this scent. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You'll protect your four-legged friend from ticks and fleas with a simple recipe. With us, you'll create a preparation that's easy and inexpensive to make. It'll last for quite a few walks. You only need a few ingredients. It's really a very simple trick that I use myself. Let's get started. Prepare a bowl and pour in 100 milliliters of water. Add 3 tablespoons of dishwashing liquid. Mix well. After combining the liquids, add 3 tablespoons of vinegar and mix again. Vinegar and dishwashing liquid effectively repel many pests and parasites. Now take regular unscented shampoo. Measure out 1 tablespoon. Mix to combine everything. Finally, add 1 tablespoon of salt. Your mixture already has everything needed for fleas, lice, and ticks. Mix it well. Prepare a bottle with a sprayer. Pour the contents of the bowl into the bottle. Now you can easily apply the spray to your four-legged friend. Spray them all over, avoiding their face. You can also use this spray on cats. Such a spray effectively repels ticks, fleas, and lice. If you see a dog with a yellow ribbon, walk away. A yellow ribbon on a dog is not just an ornament. Every dog is different. Some enjoy people and gladly play with them. They like petting. They are trusting and friendly. Other dogs may react differently. Their behavior might surprise us. This is due to various dog personalities, their experiences with people, as well as factors like health status or age. A young puppy behaves differently from an older dog. A dog after surgery or illness behaves differently as well. Because of these various options, dog owners came up with the idea to mark their dogs. The color yellow is quite characteristic. Therefore, a yellow leash, collar, or simply a ribbon has a certain meaning. The yellow ribbon is a symbol of the Worldwide Yellow Dog Project initiative. If you want to mark your dog too, all you need is a simple yellow ribbon or tape. Make a bow and attach it to the collar or leash. This will be a sign for others to stay away. If your dog is afraid, nervous, or needs peace, use this method and inform others about its meaning. A yellow ribbon, tape, bandana, or leash means do not touch, do not approach. This way, your dog will be less stressed, regardless of the cause of its current mood. The color of a cat's fur says a lot about its personality. Curious about what your cat's coat color reveals about its character? You might be surprised. A white cat dislikes chaos and prefers a calm environment. It may be a bit shy around strangers, but once it warms up to someone, it shows plenty of affection. A black cat, on the other hand, loves to follow its own path, full of mysterious adventures. Yet when it returns home, it's happy to curl up on your lap and enjoy some cuddles. Ginger cats are a breed apart, sweet but cheeky. Give them a finger, and they'll take the whole hand. Courageous and lazy at the same time, they're unpredictable and clever, always ready to surprise you. A two-colored cat is more laid back. It loves its comfort zone, usually a cozy couch or bed, and prefers sticking close to its owner. It thrives on routine and peace. Meanwhile, a three-colored cat is like a wild card. One moment, it craves affection. The next, it changes its mind and might show its claws. Hard to predict and full of mischief, it sometimes stirs up trouble, but knows how to charm its way back into your good graces. While coat color might offer some fun insights into a cat's temperament, there's no scientific proof of a link between fur patterns and personality traits. However, it's always fun to imagine. Your dogs and cats will never pee in the wrong place again. Use this trick every day. You'll save a ton of money. Time is crucial. Preparing this spray will only take a moment. You'll save a lot of time in training your pets not to pee in the wrong places. When they smell this scent, they won't want to use those spots anymore. My neighbor struggled with her dog for a long time. After this trick, her problems with peeing in the wrong places disappeared. You only need a few ingredients for this, which you surely have at home. To start, prepare a measuring cup and a jug. Pour 50 milliliters of vinegar into the measuring cup. Pour it into the jug, then pour 50 milliliters of water into the measuring cup. Pour it into the jug as well. Next, pour 3 tablespoons of any concentrated cleaning liquid. Mix everything well in the jug. Add 3 tablespoons of dishwashing liquid and stir. Now prepare a lemon. Cut it in half and squeeze it into the jug. Mix everything well. Your liquid is ready. Prepare a clean spray bottle. Pour the mixture into it. This way, you'll be able to use it later as well. Applying the spray will be much easier and more convenient. Look how nice it looks. You can now use our mixture. Spray it preferably on all carpets, also on the places where pets like to pee. You'll never have a problem with stains from your pet's pee again. Throw them into the washing machine and start the wash cycle as usual. Place your laundry in the drum and add 2 hair rollers. Put them between the items in the washing machine drum. Add a detergent capsule and wash the clothes together with the rollers. Give it a try once, and you'll never stop. Since I started doing this, it's become my favorite way to do laundry, especially for dark clothes. Various threads and tiny lint always stick to dark fabrics. Every tiny hair is visible on dark materials. If you have pets, this problem is even bigger. Dog or cat hair is always visible on black clothes. They're on everything. You surely use a lint roller and hair roller to remove hair and fur. However, this often isn't enough. Even after washing, there are still threads, lint, hair, and fur on clothes. But there's a simple solution to this. Hair rollers are perfect for this. They are made of Velcro, which catches everything. They collect hair and fur from clothes very well. Just throw them into the laundry together with the items. Instead of on clothes, all these tiny debris will be on the rollers after washing. When you try this trick with hair rollers, the problem of hair and fur on clothes will disappear. Put a sock on your broom and discover a brilliant trick that will save you time and money. All you need is a regular broom and a sock that fits over its head. Now grab your favorite fabric softener. It has a surprising use. Pour a little onto the sock and spread it evenly on both sides. This simple hack will turn your broom into a powerful cleaning tool. Run it over your carpet, and you'll see how effectively it picks up dust, pet hair, and other small debris. Your carpet will be cleaner, fresher, and won't require expensive cleaning. The sock also works great on walls, as its soft texture easily removes dust and cobwebs from hard-to-reach places. A broom with a fabric softener sock is also perfect for mopping floors, especially in tight corners. Plus, fabric softener has anti-static properties, so dust settles more slowly. This method is simple, effective, and budget-friendly. No need for costly carpet cleaning, expensive detergents, or new accessories. Just a sock, a broom, and a little fabric softener. I pour it into the molehills, and the moles disappear from the whole garden. A small amount is enough to get rid of them, even in one day. Here are some home remedies for moles. One of the simplest methods is to use vinegar. Like many animals, moles can't stand its smell. If you pour vinegar into each molehill, the mole will definitely leave. 1 teaspoon is enough. Pour it into the hills, and the moles will quickly leave. The smell of castor oil repels moles. So instead of throwing away expired castor oil, pour it into the molehills. It works even better when combined with garlic, which moles also dislike. If you have a dog, its fur can help you. Put it into the molehills. You can even toss your pet's droppings in there. When a mole senses danger, it will leave the area. Instead of throwing it out, toss it into the molehill. Moles hate that smell. Put fish scraps into the mole tunnels and wait. The smell of old, rotting herring is very effective at driving them away. When it starts to bloom, pick the yellow flowers and place them in the hills. Their smell affects many rodents, including moles. Tansy is one of the best pest repellents. Similarly effective are branches of elderberry, thuja, or walnut leaves. These plants contain substances that repel moles, voles, and other rodents. Moles are animals that hate getting dirty. So pour a good amount of buttermilk or kefir into their hills. Use these methods and the moles will disappear.